Jacqueline Victoria Ortega. I am Navy Pier's key makeup artist right now for their Halloween show. Makeup is something I know how to do, but I don't think it defines who I am. It's a talent, and I'm good at it. It's not what I do. I think what I do is I touch people. I think I have a lot of compassion. I have a way of really being able to kind of feel people. So the first word of cancer came in when I was coming out of a surgery, and then they came back to me and said, you have cancer in your lungs. And I was like, they're like, you're considered stage 4. You're stage 4 cancer, breast cancer. It's breast cancer that has spread from your breast to your lungs, and then we're gonna do a pelvic. And they did the pelvic, and they're like, it's in your liver. I'm like, what? Like, how did that happen?
It's different when you think that it's just tonsillitis that's keeping you coughing and not breathing. When it becomes cancer in your lungs, you kind of makes it more real and maybe hurt a little more.
Like the day before chemo is actually the first diary that I did, and I was so scared, and I was alone down here that I kind of used it as a way to kind of calm myself down.
And I'm just having a weak moment right now because it's only week 1. But hopefully I'll learn some tricks to counteract some other stuff, and I'll just get better at it.
When I got diagnosed, I mean, they put me under the ground. You know, they're like, you have 5 years to live. What was I gonna do with that? Well, one, I'm gonna tell them that I'm not a statistic. I'm definitely not a gallon of milk. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna just put this expiration date on my head. Like, I'm a makeup artist. Like, I could totally get through this. I'm gonna wear lashes, I'm gonna put my eyebrows on, and I just kind of like, fuck it. Like, this is it, this is real. And it's almost the same thing. Like, people ask me, like, are you gonna get a wig? And I'm like, no, like, I had no desire to get a wig. I'm sorry if my cancer makes you uncomfortable. I'll be honest with you, like, I don't think there's a time where I felt more beautiful than now, you know? I think it's because it's so honest, you know? I don't, you know, like, this is it, this is what it is. That's what I wish that some women, with some of the women that I've talked to that are having a really hard time with their hair, like, they can't believe they're gonna lose their hair. They can't believe that, you know, and they get so lost in the physical. I don't believe in wasting a fucking second of my energy on that. I totally prayed to baby Jesus that if you were gonna take the hair off my head, to take my fucking pubic hair. And he did, and I was stoked. The red lip on chemo day was because I didn't want to go into my first chemo treatment looking cancery. Like, that's what I call it. I'm like, do I look cancery today? Like, and so I wore that red lip to kind of, you know, remind myself, like, you're still like who you are. Like, we're gonna get through this. It's unreal how every single moment in my life, it makes me cry, has made me prepared for me for this. Every relationship that I have met, every hardship I've had in my life has prepared me to, like, face this. It's almost like I have been in training for war, but I feel in control over, like, I'm gonna get through this. Like, I have this centeredness about me, and I'm serious about it. Being able to see your karma come back, you know, tenfold is pretty impressive. All the good that I kind of put out there come back to me now in a time of need is the most positive. And just having my family kind of come together and having, you know, having this experience heal some things in other people that they were dealing with, you know, family members that maybe were struggling with something, and, you know, my cancer kind of opened their eyes to the fact that, like, oh my God, there's something bigger out there. Like, you know, we gotta just move on, get past our shit. Got into a fight with my mom the other day, made sure I apologized. You know, I'm like reconnected, like, I love you, I'm sorry. Like, having those moments in my day, you know, making something count. My purpose now is just to kind of really truly live every day, you know, whole.
Super yummy. For those of you who don't know how to eat mango, now you do.